Morning, happy Thursday, everyone. 10 a.m. This is Chris with South Bay Tech Gurus offering you free interaction. For maybe a half hour. Depends how interesting you are. Drag me into a conversation at South Bay Tech Gurus. 855-434-8787. Give me a conversation. If you don't drag me into a deeper conversation, I'm going to disappear. So, let's see here. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Well, we have a little bit of rain. Let's see what's going on. How are you, everyone? I'm usually here at around 10 a.m. 3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So happy Thursday. If I'm not here on a schedule, did I say? That's because someone's paying me to be somewhere else. How are you, everyone? Alright. Oh, come on. I'm looking for a news article, a tech article, and it's all politics. Come on, man. Let's see here. What is going on? I don't have anything scheduled for today, except someone's going to pick up a laptop later. They've already paid for it. I don't have a whole lot going on. I can't fix an iMac because I'm waiting for a very late decal, or a very late adhesive strips for my Macintosh iMac. How are you, everyone? Show up, and we will have a conversation. You can give me a phone call at 855-434-8787, or show up in the YouTube chat at South Bay Tech Gurus, also on Facebook. Alright, let's see. Is there anything interesting? Let's see. How are you? I don't have anything going on today. I'm such a loser. Oh my goodness. How are you? What is going on? Oh, did my camera freeze? Yeah, looks like I froze here. Come on, properties. My audio still seems like it's going. Configure, deactivate. Let's deactivate. And then try to reactivate and see if my video comes to life again. Hey, there we are. Glitch. Here we are. Alright. Give me a conversation. If I'm not interesting, which I won't be unless you show up, I'm only going to stick around for maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes. As long as I think it's interesting. How are you, everyone? Dreary day today. How are you? Let's see here. How is my audio? Live. Not much going on. I'm making an appearance just because I'm trying to stick with a more reliable schedule, but I don't actually have that much going on today. Just not that interesting today. Let's see here. Any news? No. All right. Let's see. Here's an article I can peruse. These are the most searched for topics in Google in 2021. Really? That's a tiny article. What's there? Well, it's smart. There we go. Let's see here. No, I don't want to go through all this. This just isn't that interesting. Well, let's see what else. Besides a bunch of political searches, and I don't want my certain words being published. Like the other kind of virus. Yes, not the kind of virus I get paid to fix. How are you, everyone? Show up in the YouTube chat and say hi. Let's see. How is everyone? Uh-oh, here's some news about Dell. The new Dell BIOS updates cause laptops and desktops not to boot. Oh my goodness. Dell. Recently released Dell BIOS updates are reportedly causing serious boot problems on multiple laptops and desktop models. Impacted models include the Dell Latitude 5320 and the 5520, as well as the Dell Inspiron 5680 and the Alienware Aurora R8 desktops. Customer reports shared on social media platforms, including Dell's official community website and Reddit, warned that the latest BIOS revision, versions 1.14.3 for the Latitude laptops and 2.80 for the Inspiron and the 1.0.18 for Aurora R8 will cause booting issues. Uh-oh. Although the impacted systems will power up, users say peripheral lights and displays will not turn on. When they boot up, they'll go straight to a blue screen and shut down again. After upgrading my 5320's BIOS to the new 1.14.3 version today, the laptop will not boot. When pressing the power button, the light on the button will show for around 10 seconds and then turn off again, the affected customer said. Good job, Dell. Occasionally, the whole keyboard lights up, but the laptop will shut down shortly after. But sometimes the laptop will turn on and display a time of day not set. Please run setup program error. And upon pressing continue, the laptop then shuts down again. A few times it has booted, but then shown a blue screen before shutting down. Unofficial fix for the BIOS downgrades. The easy fix until Dell releases an update to address the bugs leading to boot issues is a downgrade to the previous firmware version. If you do manage to get them to boot, they'll complain about time of day not set every time they're shut down and restarted. Rolling back to 1.13.0 apparently fixes the issue. If you can get them to boot in long enough to do it, a Latitude user advised. Dell, how do you not... See, I don't understand why you don't beta test these models. Why would you send out software that's clearly not beta tested? Heck. Some of the affected users have shared detailed procedures that can be used to downgrade their BIOS and an older version using Support Assist OS Recovery to solve the issue. It's also important to mention that the laptops impacted by this issue might still have boot problems until you disconnect the battery. Push the power button for 15 seconds and plug the battery back into the charger before powering on again. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize if their computer crashes, hold the power button for at least 5 seconds and they'll force it off. You know, I tell people, it will turn off. They hit the button for 1 second like a normal power button on any other device in their life. And nope, you actually have to hold the power button if it crashes. Or if your computer's not, yeah, if you can configure the power button to do different things, but yeah, if your computer crashes, a 5-second power button hold, press, or whatever will force it off. However, users have the option to first try Dell's official guidance on how to downgrade the system BIOS, fix a computer not booting up, troubleshoot post issues, and solve boot issues using support. Oh, did I read that already? Sorry, I'm dyslexic if you hadn't noticed. Support Assist OS Recovery. A Dell spokesperson was not available for a comment when Bleeping Computer reached out earlier today. Well, now I know something to look for today. My Dell won't boot. Yeah, most of my customers are not savvy enough to be updating their BIOS, let alone know what a BIOS is. So, yeah, people that bring me these machines are enthusiasts. Alright, so, screw you, Dell. Let's link that article. Copy an URL and then go to YouTube and then copy it into the chat. Let alone know what a BIOS is. Paste, yes. People that bring me these machines are... Alright, there. Okay, what else is going on here? That was an interesting article. Totally up our alley. Let me get this ad out of my way here. Is this the same article I read yesterday? Amazon's AWS is in trouble again, and it took down Slack and Hulu too. Yeah, I think that's the same content from yesterday. So, if you hadn't... Oh, man. Yeah. It's called growing pains. I think that's what the ultimate issue is. Amazon runs a huge percentage of all the services we use. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how reliant we are. How reliant we've become on technology. 10 or more years ago, would you have thought watching a television show on your handheld phone would have been a thing? Oh, let's see here. What else is interesting in the news? Place a dishwasher tab in the oven. No. I'm looking for an interesting news article. If you've never been here before, my name is Chris. I'm here offering free interaction for a short while, 3 days a week, starting at around 10 a.m. If I'm not here, it's because someone's paying me to be somewhere else. But I'm a self-employed IT guy. I help small residential environments as well as very small businesses. If you want to show up in the shop and have an in-person conversation, that's fine. I give away as much information as possible over the phone at 855-434-8787. I do charge for regular work, for house calls, and here at the shop. But anyway, that's what I'm up to. Apple closes several stores due to another outbreak. Lovely. No, that's not really technical news. Let's see here. What else is going on? This tech aggregation sucks. Tech news. What my news article sucks. My news aggregation article app doesn't really separate news versus it's politics versus tech versus world versus all other sorts of news. Newses, yes. Newses. New word for the day. Meta releases newsletter platform numbers, and it's good news for... Yeah, non-technical people don't care. Macs with Intel processors still coming amid transition to Apple Silicon. Yes. So, you can still have your carbureted powered Apple while the new fuel-injected computers are still being produced. Alright, well, Apple is rapidly transitioning to its Mac lineup from Intel processors to its own Apple Silicon. It's worth highlighting as 2021 wraps up that the relationship between Apple and Intel has been entirely severed. As reports indicate, Apple still has one more Intel-based Mac in its pileup. I almost said pileup. Pipeline that's yet to be released. With the Mac Pro, Apple is not expected to entirely transition its most powerful Mac to Apple Silicon yet, as we are expecting at least one new Mac Pro to feature an Intel chip. Apple is working on two Mac Pro machines, one featuring an entire redesign, and the other that will feature the current design with updated internals. I wonder if that means they're going to be changing the ports, since they realize that in order to call a Pro product, you can't totally get rid of certain legacy ports. Wonder if that'll also change. Apple Silicon has proven itself to be a worthy competitor to even some of Intel's best competitors. Oh wait, I'm missing something. Where's the muff? Hey Tom? I'm talking straight into my microphone because I didn't realize my muff was missing. My little fuzzy. Uh-oh. That's what... No pop filter. Uh-oh. Tom! Uh-oh. Oh. I just realized. That's no good. Where is it? How does that fall off? Alright. It may seem odd, for its Intel-based MacBook Pro, we're expecting that the desktop to feature Intel Xeon scalable processors, which Intel says has advanced performance, security, efficiency, and built-in AI acceleration to handle Internet of Things workloads and more powerful AI. It may seem odd that amid the transition of its MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, Mac Mini, and iMac lines to Apple Silicon, Apple would release another Mac with an Intel chip, but there are reasons, even beyond performance, that will likely influence Apple's decision. Apple Silicon chips run on an entirely different architecture that Intel-based Macs run on. On Apple Silicon Macs, seamlessly translate apps built into Intel computers to run on Apple Silicon. Okay. Oh, there's still one more paragraph. These ads, they confuse where the article starts and finishes. While Rosetta 2 works for the majority of customers, Apple may be... Oh, stop it! Stupid ads. While Rosetta 2 works for the majority of customers, Apple may be wanting to hold out for a little longer to ensure the transition of technology is more mature before allowing its most high-end professional and demanding customers to use it by offering the Intel Mac Pro alongside the Apple Silicon-powered hardware. My phone's acting up. Apple can buy itself a little more time before completing its transition. Okay, before I destroy my microphone, I'm going to end the show early here today because I'm missing my pop filter. I didn't realize it until I spit on it a few times. Uh-oh. It's alright. I hope I didn't destroy it. I'll be here again. I'm scheduled probably tomorrow. I don't have any house calls scheduled, so I should be here around 10 a.m. tomorrow. If I'm not here, it's because someone's paying me to be here. Be somewhere else. But otherwise, I'm usually here 3 days a week, 10 a.m., and I try to entertain someone with a conversation. If you want to talk about whatever, that's fine. No politics. Call me at 855-434-8787. Show up in the YouTube chat. Say hi there. All right. We're done for the day. Sorry.